I'd just like to thank the Parents Association for their support in funding the Published Authors Competition Grant, which provided the students with an opportunity to write creative stories in the lower school and had those stories published in a hardcover book. What the students did in the 4th and 5th grade is draft their own stories. Some of them were chapter books, some of them were picture books, and once that's completed, then we will use the money to put the stories that are voted to be the best by their classmates in a hardcover book that will be in the Bullis Library and also distributed amongst all the families in the lower school.
In 7th grade, they have a reading gala, and the PA fund was used to support that with different snacks and treats for the students. And then 6th grade, for the first time, is doing a reading gala in their division as well. These are skills that they're going to be able to take with them forever, as well as fostering that reading identity and that love of reading that we think is so important in the middle school.
So I just want to extend a huge thank you to the Parents Association for supporting our PA grant to bring in a professional artist to work with our students to create a permanent gallery piece of wall art in Blair Family Center for the Arts. It's going to be an amazing experience, and we could not have done it without their support.
Hi, I'm Nicole Bourget. I'm an artist and DC area muralist. My work primarily deals with interconnection and attention, and I'm really excited about working with communities and especially with Bullis this fall on our mural.
So students are going to be working with the idea development. They're also going to be working color blocking, painting areas, and then of course there's going to be lots of conversations with Nicole about her process and her background. She's going to be speaking at assemblies to the middle and the upper school where she's able to tell us a little bit more about who she is and what she does.
So on the 16th of November, the entire 11th grade went to the pond by the athletic center and had a wonderful experience with Henry David Thoreau. For the first half of the discussion, students were able to ask Henry David Thoreau questions about transcendentalism, abolition, and social justice. For the second half of the discussion, Mr. Smith came back to 2022 and students could ask him questions from a modern perspective.
I think it was especially crucial after a year of hybrid learning to not only get more in person with the literature that we're reading, but get the literature that we were reading to come to us in person.
I want to thank the Parents Association for their generosity and allowing the middle school to have the opportunity to work with Kaleva, because it is absolutely imperative for our students that they have the chance to connect with one another out in nature, guided through team building activities. It's so important that we learn and we grow in middle school, but it's also so important to just have fun. And Kaleva does a great job of not only teaching the team building and help fostering the connection, but the kids all just laugh and smile and have a good time.
A few years ago, I saw Drew Anderson perform his spoof school at a workshop at the DC Performing Arts Weekend. This year, I came across his card and I thought, wouldn't that be really fun for the students? And it was just wonderful. I mean, he sang all about what is a parody to Childish Gambino's This Is America.
Yeah, this is a parody. A summer moving now. Push out the lyrics. Hey, that's how you tweak it. Come on, Bullis, this is a parody.
And it was just a nice opportunity for kindergarten through 5th grade to just gather together, have some joy, have some fun, sing together, and really be amazed by how you can play with words.
He's my favorite, just random freestyle artist.
So do you think like you could like write a song about something?
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
I and Elise Cohan would like to thank the Parents Association for the grant money to have the Farewell Carnival for lower school at the end of the school year. The Farewell Carnival is a great activity that we started last year and hope to make this a Bullis tradition.
Students were able to see some petting zoo animals, play carnival games, and have some treats as a great community building event at the end of the school year.
Parents Association, thank you for recognizing that Bullis students can continue with their global education initiatives in innovative formats, such as virtual exchanges like the one that we did. Professional educators on the EDU Africa team helped develop our seed of an idea for an authentic artist-in-residence experience, but one conducted virtually.
So what was really fantastic about the EDU Africa partnership was that the students had a month-long dialogue with the artist. They got a chance to hear from him live on a Zoom session where he introduced his artwork. And then afterwards, they got a chance to make a video for him. So they had about a week and a half of work. They made progress and they shared it with him, and then he had feedback for them in a Flipgrid. Then at the end of their project, they had an installation. It was this one-day pop-up show. They got to put up their artwork, make a video to show him what they made, and they reflected on how it changed them or the impact it had on them and the impact they wanted it to have on the viewers as they walked into the exhibition.
A lot of students really reflected on the experience. There were responses that referred to that their ability to work with others had increased, and as well that their ability to be a global citizen, which was fantastic. EDU Africa, who we collaborated with, that is a signature attribute of their program. So our students really did pick up on that.
I want to thank the PA for supporting our school and giving us this grant to bring in active minds to speak with the community.
Students met with Abraham and Diana, where they heard from their firsthand narratives about how they dealt with mental health issues in their past and overcame the stigma regarding mental health so that they could access treatment. And what our students learned that day was that it's okay to reach out for help, to prioritize your mental health, and that there are always adults around them that are willing to listen and hear what their experience is and link them to treatment.
When I attended the ISM summer workshop, Dean's Institute, it was incredibly beneficial for me. It connected me with other people in other schools and private schools all over the country. And it gave us an opportunity to have a collective conversation. There was definitely a thread that ran through the entire training that talked a lot about pastoral care in the times that we are living, how to do that and how to be a strong model as well as a friend. It was a really good program.